Hi guys, this is a video on how to replace the bulbs on a Mark 7 Volkswagen Golf. Let's have a look. So first thing first, let's get the bonnet open, get it up. So it's just around the back here, and you can see that's the thing that I need to turn around. So if I just get the light a bit closer, you can see I've got to turn that thing around there. That turns. That will turn clockwise. So as you can see, we've got to turn this thing here. Got to get your hands in there and turn it clockwise. You've got to do it with 2 fingers. It's a bit tricky at first, but as soon as you'll feel it come loose, and it comes off, you can see it's come off and fallen down a tiny bit around the back there. So carefully just pull it out. As you can tell, you do not have a lot of room to play in here. Pull it off. That then gives you access to this little thing here that if you see, it's a little thing that you hold on to. That thing there, you got to turn that around clockwise as well. Turn it just clockwise a little bit, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it move. See, it just moved about, probably about, well, just a tiny bit. Moved about an inch at the most. Once it moved, it clicked off. You can then pull the light bulb out. As you can tell, the hardest thing about here is just the fact that you hardly have any room to do it. So carefully get it out with your fingers. Carefully maneuver it out. And there you have it. Carefully take it out. There we have it. So it's simply now a case of pulling this out, so pulling it straight up. And it pulls straight out. Easy as that. Put that one there. And then we'll get the replacement one and put a new one straight back in. So I've got a new replacement one. I've got an LED one, so these ones are a lot better. They're actually pretty cheap, they're not that expensive at all to replace them. And you can see the markings on it, they go in that little hole there. So simple as just squeezing it in. Literally as easy as that. Push it in, super easy. And then we've just got to carefully get it back in the hole, which is again just the hardest thing. It's just maneuvering it around this tiny area. Just carefully bring it in. Carefully doing it in with your fingers. And you see, you feel like you'll drop it. That's fine, because drop it, you know you're getting it in the area. And you can feel it'll start going in the hole. And then what you want to do is you have a look inside the light. You'll be able to see it come into the hole in the light. Okay, there we go. It feels like it's going in the right area. You can see it going in the hole. And there we go. Pushes in, and then you simply turn it around. Turn the thing around, and there we have it. So put it in place. And now we just get the cap, put the cap back on. So as you can tell, the hardest thing about this job is just the fact that you have such terrible space. There we go. Feels like it's gone in now, it's gone to the right place, and then it's simply turn it back around. Make sure you just use 2 fingers on it to push it down, anti-clockwise, and it is done. Okay, so now I'll put the light on to check whether it works. Perfect, works a treat. So there we have it, guys. That is how to replace the headlights on a Mark 7 Golf. As you can tell, it is a little bit of a finicky job. It's a bit of a nightmare because you've got to just put your hand around the back and you have a tiny amount of room to play around with it. So it is a bit tricky, but not too hard. As you can tell, I mean, how long did that take? Probably took me about 2-3 minutes to muck around, getting my fingers, getting it out and then getting it back in again, but it wasn't too hard. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.